Let's make an easy wire wrapped ring. This particular ring is made with a brand new strand of beads from Jesse James Beads at Michael's. You can find this strand on the bead strand wall at Michael's, which is so much fun to see. Here they are. These are 16 millimeter rose beads. There are 4 different colors. You get 3 of each, and they are flat on one side, which makes them absolutely perfect for a ring. But you could use this for a bracelet or any other kind of jewelry design. There's that bead. Oh my gosh, looks perfect for a ring, right? Let's go ahead and make this into a ring. The hardest part is going to be picking which color. So make a ring in every color that's on this strand and make a few for your friends as well. So you're going to need a ring mandrel. I like a wooden or plastic ring mandrel when I'm making my own rings. You get the sizes on the mandrel, so you'll want to pick the size that you need, and that will be the position where we wrap our wire. I'm using a 20 gauge German style wire from Bead. You'll need some cutters, some chain nose pliers, and you'll cut off about a foot of wire. You may need a little bit more if you need a larger ring. I'm making about a size 7 ring. So I'm going to pull my, my ring mandrel out, and I'm going to take my wire and wrap it around a couple of sizes larger than I need. I'm going to wrap it around and then pull it back around towards the front. So you'll have what looks to be like a double wrap. And you're just going to twist that wire around to get the initial shape of a ring. We're going to actually destroy that shape in a second, but we'll make it the same shape again. Take your rose bead and put it on one end of your wire. Then what you're going to do is take the other wire and put it through the bead going in the other direction. Now that's going to pull out that ring shape a little bit, but don't worry. So you're going to push that through, and if you need some help, grab your chain nose pliers and you can use that to help you pull that wire through, but you can definitely fit 2 passes of wire through these beads. Now I grab my ring mandrel again, and then I'm going to just pull that tight around the space that is the size I originally set out. I give it some twists, and then you'll see you've got your rose sitting on one of the wires. That's what you want. Then you're going to take one side and you're going to take that wire, push it around and through the ring. So you're going to create some wraps on either side of that rose bead. You can do as many as you'd like. You probably need at least 3 to make it come together and actually look finished. So you're going to pull that wire around and try to do the furthest wrap first, and then pull them around and get them nice and close to the edge of your flower. So just keep pulling that wire through until you've got those nice clean wraps next to that rose. Oh, so pretty. I used copper tone wire with this bead because I just think it complements the color so very nicely. So I like that. Now this side looks a little weird, but you're going to make it look good. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to get that wire around and you're going to do the furthest wrap first. Now on this side, I found it a little bit harder to pull my wire through. So I'm going to grab those chain nose pliers and use those pliers to help me pull that wire through and around and make those wraps. So there I am, wrapping and wrapping, doing the same number of wraps on this side as the other side. And I want to get closer and closer to that bead as I go. It might be a little bit difficult as you get a little bit closer to that rose, but again, use those pliers if you need to. So there, I'm just getting right up next to that rose and pulling that wire through for the last time. And that looks pretty good to me. Now we're going to put this back on the mandrel again so that we can actually make this round, but I'm going to trim off those excess pieces of wire first. So use your cutters, get very close in there, but we're going to tuck those in as well. So putting that back on my mandrel, doing that twist motion again, that's going to help get that shape and work harden that wire a little bit. So there's my ring. I'm going to come in with my chain nose, tuck in those little ends. This is important because you're going to be wearing this, or someone will. So you don't want those little ends of the wire to poke your finger. I love how this looks. So very cool. And look, you've got so many more of those roses to make more rings. I love this. And I did find I wanted to tuck this in just a little bit more. Once you try it on, you'll want to wear it a little bit to see if it works. Then you can use that mandrel again to shape it up. And oh my gosh, I love this ring. Check out the brand new Strands at Michael's. They are Jesse James beads, incredible strands of beads, great quality, and available at Michael's stores and michaels.com.